we have to talk about Moises Caicedo. For me, the best midfielder in the Premier League. I look at the consistency. I look at the reliability that Moises Caicedo has been for Chelsea, and not only Chelsea. In the Premier League so far, people talk about Gravenberch, Tonali. There are all the outstanding candidates, but I'm just going to put Caicedo head and shoulders above the rest. I just look at the way he plays, the way he's so vital. He's a cog in that machine for Chelsea. Chelsea take him out. They're not the same team. People talk about Cole Palmer. They look at his goals and they look at his assists. But when I look at Caicedo, when he wins the ball and when he's so effective in that middle of the park. I mean, against Tottenham, 90% passing accuracy, 4 out of 4 tackles, 5 recoveries, 8 out of 9 ground duels. Well, he's everywhere. And I think for me, we looked at the price tag and we thought, that's a lot of money, but you know what? He's slowly and right now justifying that price. Honestly, when this guy's playing in the Champions League next year, and you're going to see this week in, week out, it's going to be so interesting. When everyone can watch these games, you're going to realize this guy is outrageous. There was a point where I doubted him. I doubted Chelsea's choice in transfer, but week in, week out now 10 out of 10. Absolutely ridiculous. When we thought we were replacing Kante, we didn't realize we might have actually got a better version of him. Now, that's a very bold statement. Kante is one of the best DMs I've ever seen. This is what Kante was under Tuchel. He's not only good at defending, he actually can pass as well and cross. He's already scored a halfway line goal last season, and he was very unlucky for this not to count. We're obviously going to have that debate this year. Gravenberch has obviously got the plaudits, because they're going to win the league with that more developed team. But the fact that both of them are so young and this guy. I mean, Gravenberch might be the better DM, but this guy is the better all-round player for sure. It's just outrageous how young they are, and how young he is. And the fact that his prime will probably be in 4 or 5 years' time. If he's 21 playing like this already, the ceiling is outrageous. The thought of having him, Enzo's finally coming good and adding Andre Santos to the mix next season, game over. What I'm trying to say is that 150 million price tag, it used to get brought up. Now it doesn't. I'd pay double for him. And I honestly think, given the fact that Rodri is injured for the whole season, practically anyway. But I think Caicedo is going to be the best defensive-minded midfielder in the league, and maybe a top 3 midfielder in the league anyway. I just honestly think he's gonna have an amazing season. He's been quality for a little bit of a while. You think at the back end of last season he started playing really well, but this season it's gone up a whole different level as a package. I know he's playing more of a box-to-box role now, but as I said, a more defensive-minded midfielder. He's unreal. What he gives you off the ball in terms of breaking up, play on top of this quality on the ball is next level, and that's why I think other people aren't going to touch him. You think about Declan Rice, who's the other kind of £100 million man who is more of a defensive-minded midfielder. I don't think he compares to him because, okay, I don't think he's as good as him. I genuinely don't think he's as good as him because Rice, amazing off the ball, we know that, but on the ball, he can't touch him. Caicedo's press resistance, different levels. And on top of that, Caicedo's starting to break lines with his play as well. As I said, could be the best defensive minor midfielder in the league this season, and maybe hands down.